Wish they all could be California girls. Carter ejects the Beach Boys CD from the stereo and tosses it out of the sunroof. Carter, I warned you about playing that shit when I'm in the car. Lee, that was my CD. Don't you ever touch a Chinese man's CD. Carter, did you see the way those girls drove off? I did you a favor. Lee, those girls drove off because of you. Carter, I said that? Which word was goat? Lee picks up his CD case. Lee, you owe me a copy of the Beach Boys' Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Carter, don't be giving me attitude, Lee. I've been here 3 days, and we haven't done shit. We haven't been to a club, haven't even talked to a girl. I'm on vacation, and I want some mushu. Lee, mushu? You're hungry? Carter, not mushu. Mushu. I want to see some women. Now stop playing dumb and show me the shoe. Carter flips through the dictionary. A call is in Chinese, English subtitles. Superintendent Chen Li, there was a bombing at the American embassy. 2 American translators were killed. Li. Any leads? Superintendent Chen. We think it's Ricky Tan. If you don't want to take the case, I'll understand. What was that? Did you just pick up a case? Did we just take another damn case on my vacation? Lee smiles at Carter. Lee, of course not. My superintendent invited us to a club tonight. Big party. Carter, don't be messing with me, Lee. I will kick your ass. I'll hit you so hard, you'll end up in the Ming Dynasty. Lee Carter, would a man making their way to the door of the Raven Club, stopping when he spots 2 hot women walking into the club. Carter, that's what I'm talking about. A real Hong Kong nightclub. Carter, you better take one. Your breath has been a little funky all day. Let me look at you. Carter looks at Lee. Fixes his collar. Carter. Just relax and don't worry about a thing. I'll hook you up in there. You got condoms? Lee. It's a Magnum. You can fold it in half. Carter dances through the door, Lee follows. Int. Raven Club, night. A dark, upscale club that is packed with gangsters, while as Carter stares up at the stage, where a man sings. Lee, I'll meet you at the bar in 10 minutes. They don't like tourists in here, so try to blend in. Carter, blend in? I'm 2 feet taller than everyone here. Lee walks off, trying not to be seen as Carter steps up to the bar, takes a seat next to 2 Chinese thugs, and continues to sing. Carter, that is the worst singing I've ever heard. That sounds like something you'd hear in prison after lights out. Raven Club, back hall, night. Lee makes his way down a hallway, looks through an open door, sees a private room. Several triads are using high-tech machines to count stacks of American $100 bills. Carter, get closer to my body now. And just love me, till you don't know how. Lee steps back into shadow, does a double take as he realizes. Raven Club, continuous. A room full of Chinese sitting with their mouths open, watching Carter on the karaoke stage doing a dead-on Michael Jackson, singing his heart out. Dancing and making eyes at a few of the smitten women who are watching him. Lee Carter, get off that stage. Carter, are you kidding? They love me. I'm a star, Lee. A god to these people. Carter resumes singing, really getting down. Moonwalker. Carter, I knew you were lying. Lee. I'm sorry. Go ahead, pull your badge and do your thing. Lee, no, we're here for information, to find out where a man named Ricky Tan is. We must tread softly, and keep our ears open. Carter, tread softly? Who taught you how to roost a bar? Lee, Carter, you don't understand. These men are Futsal Long Triads. Part of the most deadly gang in China. Carter, man, are you crazy? You think that scares me? I'm from LA. We invented gangs. Now give me your badge and gun, and I'll show you how it's done. Lee, no. You are a civilian. In China, I am Michael Jackson, and you are. We had Toto for dinner last night. Before Lee can react, Carter has lifted Lee's badge and gun. Carter Dang Wa Lu Yun, Shin Wu Watamasu Wang Lui. Nobody moves. Strange looks from the crowd. Carter turns to Lee. Carter, what did I say? Lee, you just said you're their worst nightmare and to line their mothers up for a milking. Carter, shit. Come on, get up here and help me out. Reluctantly, Lee gets on stage. More looks from the Chinese. As Carter speaks, Lee Nobody moves. Carter fires 2 more shots in the ceiling. Carter, let's try this. Carter, who here is named Lee? Raise your hand. Nobody moves. Carter, now I know you're lying. The crowd still hasn't moved. Except in the back, where Lee spots Saxon, and you're all going to jail. EXT, Raven Club, night. Lee and Carter run into the street, PD. Lee takes off and chases them on foot. EXT, Hong Kong Street, night. EXT. Hong Kong Street, night. The far end of the street is blocked by market stalls. The gangsters look around frantically. An apartment building is under construction, massive bam to see the gangsters swarming up the scaffolding. Lee wastes no time going after them. Carter, hang on, Lee. I'm coming. Carter jumps to grab hold of the scaffolding, which is 4 gangsters. They all tear off the lengths of bamboo and square off. The clatter of wood. Below, Carter has hold of the bottom rung, straining mightily to pull himself up. Just as he gets his chin above the bar, snap. It breaks and he drops. Then, wham, wham. The 2 gangsters crash land on either side of Carter. He takes one look at their pain. Carter, forget this. He dashes into the stairwell. Above, the last 2 gangsters come at Lee. He stomps down, levering up floorboards, which seesaws them off balance. With the advantage, he batters them with his bamboo pole and knocks them off. He climbs after the gangster leader. On HULI and the gangsters. Coming over the crest of himself up onto the roof, takes a few steps when wham. He is clocked by a 16-foot bamboo pole. Lee topples over the edge. We see his adversary for the first time. Huli, agile, gorgeous, dangerous. As she steps to the edge. Boom, gone. Carter freeze. Nobody move. Carter goes to the edge and sees Lee hanging on a pole below. Carter is blindsided by Huli. She takes one sultry step towards him, then twists her heel and windmills a hard kick that sends Carter flying off the roof. He falls along the side. He is right there next to him. They're hanging side by side, holding on for their lives. Huli looks down at them. She has no weapon to finish them off. She turns and runs, disappearing in the night. Carter and Lee, holding on with all their strength. The bamboo is starting to bend. Carter, all I wanted was a little mushu. Lee, try to land on your feet. Shit. The pole breaks. Super the title, Rush Hour 2, Remember the Dragon INT. Lee's unmarked police car, later that night. Carter and Lee drive through Hong Kong, the two men riding in silence, bruised and covered in garbage. Carter, you lied to me. Lee, I'm sorry. Carter, you're sorry. I got somebody's old chopstick stuck in my ass, so don't. Tell me you're sorry. Just take me home. Lee, no time. There was an explosion at the American embassy today. 2 American translators were killed. Carter takes this in. Can't believe his own monastery school early morning. Lee and Carter walk into a massive courtyard where 30 12-year-olds are going through their warm-up routines. Master Fu, 60s, wears a black robe as he teaches his kids. Lee, this won't take long. Master Fu barks out a barrage of Shaolin fighting stances. Master Fu dragon kick. Like well-trained army, the students yell and kick hard. Master Fu notices Carter and Lee watching from the back. Master Fu twisting tiger. No response. The students exchange baffled looks. Master Fu twisting tiger. Lee may be a big rusty basking in the glow. Until he sees Master Fu's disappointment. Master Fu, didn't I teach you to always arch your back? Lee, yes, Master. While Lee follows Master Fu, Carter stands in front of the 12-year OLDS, who sit motionless around a fighting circle. Carter starts stretching his legs, warming up. Carter, I was watching you kids. My name is Carter, LAPD, and I'm a 3rd-degree black belt. Carter throws a series of quick punches, but the kids have no reaction. Carter, let me give you kids some tips. The key to Kung Fu is the follow-through. Why don't you stand up? The kids don't move, no reaction. Carter continues to throw punches. Carter, go ahead, kick me, hit me. I'll show you how to block. Come on, stand up, give me your best shot. Try to kick right to his jacket, draping IT over the holy Buddha behind him, a mistake. He swings back around to face the kids, and never sees the kick that sends him flying back onto the mat. He looks around and sees all of the kids standing, in fighting position. Courtyard pathway, continuous.